Hi everyone, I've made a list of popular books I have not read yet. I have so many popular books that I either have or have on my wish list that are so popular but I just haven't read yet. And I now made a list of 5 fantasy dystopian sci-fi books and 5 romance books that I want to show you that are very popular but I have not read yet. There's so many more popular ones that I haven't read, so if you want a part 2, I can definitely do that. But for now, let's get into these 10 I have selected. Let's start with the romance books. First one I picked out was The Duel by L. Kennedy. I feel like back when I was getting into book talk, booktube and everything, this was maybe the most popular book there, and I still haven't read it. To be fair, I think I only got it last year. 2024. No, I think I only got it in 2024, so not right when it was very popular, but I still want to read it. I don't think I want to read the rest of the series, but I do want to read the first one because I've just heard this is everyone's favorite. But yeah, why I haven't read this yet, I honestly have no excuse. At this point, there's there's children's books out already, so I should have read this a long time ago, but I haven't. I don't know why. I'm very excited to, and especially now with I'm obsessed with Heated Rivalry, hockey romance. I'm reading the Windy City series as well. That's also sports romance. The first one was hockey. I don't know if the rest also are hockey, but hockey romance is very a thing right now, so honestly this could be a good time to pick this up, but I haven't yet, so that's why it's on this list. This one is also embarrassing because it's The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I feel like everyone has read this but me. And also everyone has loved this. I've heard such raving reviews, and I'm just so excited to get to this. I have heard it's a romance with a bit of a paranormal aspect, ? And that sounds right up my alley. So I'm very excited. I like romances with a bit more depth, contrast to the rom-com type romance. I think I would prefer this. So I'm very excited, and also Allie Hazelwood has a blurb on the back. I love Allie Hazelwood, and I'm very excited to get into Ashley Poston. Honestly, I think I could really like her as an author. So I just really want to read this, and I don't know why I haven't, but I do have it now. I think I got it last year, so now I can actually read it. The next one might be the most embarrassing one yet, because it's Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. If I go on book talk, everyone has read this. Everyone and their mother. Everyone loves this. Everyone says this is my favorite series ever, and I'm oh my gosh, I have to read it. Then I proceeded to buy the entire series and still have not read said series. So it's a goal of mine to this year read this series, or at least the first one, but preferably all of them, but they are long, so at least the first one, because this has just been a long time coming. I need to read the series, actually. Everyone loves it, and I know it's a heavy series, it's not lovey-dovey, happy, whatever, but I think that's the kind of story I could really appreciate, and I just really, really want to read this and, know what everyone's talking about, and all the characters they talk about, I want to know, I want to be able to also talk about them and everything, and this is an unfinished series, so there's more coming, so it would be nice to catch up before the new ones come out. But yes, I have not read Binding 13 yet, which is crazy to me. Next one is Funny Story by Emily Henry, and this one surprises me because I love Emily Henry. I read Happy Place right when it came out. I read Beach Read was I think my first book by her, then immediately bought People We Meet on Vacation and read that. Then last year I read Book Lovers, also loved it. All of them were 5 stars, and 2 of them were 6 stars. Then Great Big Beautiful Life came out last year. I don't have that yet, so I that's not weird to me why I haven't read that yet. But this, why haven't I read this? This has been out for a while now, and I just never picked it up. And I don't know why. Because I love Emily Henry, and so I have no doubt I'm going to love this book. So, like, why have I not read this? I don't know. Like, and some of the booktubers or booktalkers I follow, like, really love this book, and they have, like, similar tastes to me and everything, and also they love Emily Henry. I'm like, why have I not picked this book up yet? So, like, with this one, I genuinely don't know, but I kind of have to read this year, because otherwise, like, what am I doing? Like, I also still have to read Great Big Beautiful Life, but that came out last year. So I also want to read that this year, but I also need to read this one, so that's not, like, lagging behind for whenever she comes out with a new one. Like, I don't know why I haven't read this yet, but I'm very excited to. I love Emily Henry, so I have no doubt I'm going to love this when I actually do read it. And the last romance book is kind of crazy, because I've had this for years. This is also this was, like, the most popular series on BookTube when I first started getting into it, and it's Addicted to You by Krista Becker-Ritchie, the Addicted series. I feel like everyone has read this. Like, everyone I follow has read this, but I haven't. But honestly, for this one, I have a good reason, because I want to get the entire series, or at least more than just the first one, before I start reading it, because I think this is gonna be a series I want to, like, binge, or at least read more than one book in one go. Don't have them yet, so I haven't done that, but, like, this has been a long time coming, like, longer than any of these. Like, this has been on my number one, like, want to read for, like, I think, like, 6 years at this point, which is crazy because I still haven't read it. I mean, I haven't had it for 6 years. I think I've had it for, like, 3, but still. I need to get the rest of the series so that I can finally get into this series and actually read it and be able to talk about this with everyone, because everyone says it's, like, the best found family ever, and they love these characters and whatever, and I want to be in the know. I want to get it. And now let's get into a fantasy sci-fi dystopian vibe. The first one is actually Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. How I never really read this is crazy to me, because this was so popular back when this came out, and then when the second one came out, it came back again. But I think I haven't read this because the second one didn't get, like, glowing reviews. So it kind of, like, put me off. I'm like, oh wait, shit, you know? But I have heard everyone loving this one, so I really do want to read it. It just sounds like something I could really love, and also the cover is stunning, like, actually stunning. I think this is the UK cover, because honestly the US cover is not my favorite, but I am very excited to get into this. But yeah, I haven't read it yet, but it is very popular. So the next one is very embarrassing, because it is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I have never read a Cassandra Clare book, which is crazy to me, because for one, fantasy is my most read genre. This is, like, I feel like back in the day, if there's one fantasy series you read, it was this, and, like, another series that is actually also in here. Oops. Like, this is so popular, and, like, I've seen the show. I haven't seen, what is it, like, movies? I haven't seen those. I have seen the show. But, like, I have a feeling I'm really going to like the whole Cassandra Clare universe, like Mortal Instruments, Infernal Devices, Lost Hours, Dark Artifices, whatever, all of those. I have a feeling I'm so going to love them. But I need to start it first. Like, I need to read this book, and I have been wanting to for so long. I have these amazing floppy editions. The text is literally so big. Like, it's young adult. It's not going to be hard to read. But I still haven't read it. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Anyway, I really, really want to get to this. I have a feeling I'm really going to like this universe. So like, I just need to get on with it, honestly. Next one is a bit more recent. Like City of Bones was more like old, like popular, like series and whatever. This is more recent. This is Lightlark by Alex Astor. I feel like, especially with like the new books like coming out recently, everyone has been reading this. Everyone is like, I'm team this, I'm team that. And I'm like, I want to know what team I'm on. You know, like, I want to know who I like best. And I don't, because I haven't read it yet. I did recently buy the third one, and I kind of want to wait maybe to read this when Crown Tide comes out in the matching paperback. And then the Grimm and Oro novella, I don't know if that's like coming out in paperback, because it's like you have to flip it. So like, I don't know if that is coming out in paperback, but whatever. I have a feeling I'm really going to like this. Like, this just sounds like something I could really, really love. I feel like I've said that about every single book here yet, but I genuinely do think so. You know, like, so I mean, I know why I haven't read this yet, because like it's because I'm waiting for the rest of the series to come out in a matching paperback so that I can hopefully binge the series. But this is so popular. Like, I really want to read this and just know all about it and can say like, I'm team this, even though I have a feeling what team I'm going to be on, because everyone I follow with like similar reading taste to mine is the same team. So I feel like, you know, I would be the same team as them, but still I want to read and actually know and be like, back it up, like, yes, I am team this because of this and this and this. So yes, I do really want to read this, but still haven't. The next one is maybe the most embarrassing ever, because I haven't read The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I love these movies so much. Like, they're actually so good and scary, if you know what I mean. But like, I know I'm going to love these books. I know I will, because the storyline, the characters, like, I know I'm going to love all of those. But I have a reason as to why I haven't started this yet. Aside from me reading like as a kid, I have no idea why I never came across these. But I didn't. But now I'm waiting for the matching Sunrise on the Reaping paperback to come out, because Haymitch is one of my favorite characters. I know once I read these, like the first four, well, the original trilogy and then the prequel and then Sunrise on the Reaping, I know I'm gonna want to binge this series. Like, maybe I'm gonna do like a reading vlog for it, because like, is there anything as iconic as The Hunger Games at this point? I mean, of course there are. Like, there's Harry Potter, there's Twilight and whatnot, but this is embarrassing. Like, how do I call myself a reader and I have not read The Hunger Games? Like, that's just embarrassing, you know? Then I have the last book, which is also recent popularity, and it is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I have not read this, no. But I do also want to get at least the first original trilogy before starting this, so I can just read them back to back, because I have heard that's what you're going to want to do after reading this, and the second one especially. So I want to get those two first, but they are suddenly very hard to get by. Like, online, I'm trying to find them, and like they keep disappearing or being like the not matching covers or whatever. So I need to find them, get them, and then I can read this. But yeah, I feel like I have to include this, because if there's one book I would say is popular right now, it will be Red Rising. Everyone is reading this, loving this, rating it 5 stars, making it their new 6-star god tier. And I feel like I could be one of those, because like I said before, like, people who I watch who have similar tastes to me in books read this and love this. So I have a feeling I could really love this series, you know. For that, I actually do need to read it, but I need to get the other two first. And then probably I'm gonna want to get the rest of the series as well, but at least the original trilogy. Because, yes, I have to. This is, like, number one priority to get, like, together with Addicted to You. This series is, like, number one on my list to get. So yes, I am very excited when I do finally get to this. These are all popular books that I have not read yet. Like I said, there is so many more, so I could totally make a part 2 and probably part 3 and 4 and whatever. But yes, for now, they are these. Convince me to rate them, please, and tell me if you've loved any of them or if you also haven't read some of them. And I will see you in the next one.